I'm Carl Taylor. Thanks for coming, and welcome to Magnetic Marketing. You guys are in for a real treat. We've got loads of content today. Today we're going to be hearing from Tyrone Shum, and Tyrone is a top internet marketer. He started very early in the internet business, had a number of them, is very highly rated throughout the community, and he recently got one of his websites to the first page of Google, I think the first 2 rankings, in 5 months for the very highly competitive keyword of outsourcing. Very highly competitive. And so he's going to be sharing with you today a bit about how does Google decide who is on page 1? What can you do to try and help you with that? And he's also going to explain why right now is the ideal time. If your competitor is currently dominating a certain search term on Google, now is the ideal time to actually get started because Google's made some changes, I'm not going to go into it, that kind of level the playing field. So you're in for a real treat. How many of you want to learn about getting on page 1 of Google? Thank you. Awesome. And how many of you would like to earn about another $10,000, maybe $20,000 without leaving your bedroom or office? Yeah? We'd all love that, right? So you're going to be hearing from Alex Coulson, who was very kindly just introduced me. And Alex is a top video marketer, very successful video marketer. He's had over 8 million views on YouTube. But more than that, he has generated tens of thousands of dollars for his offline consulting business by using those videos. And we're also going to be covering, in a moment, how do you get in front of your ideal customer? Who is your ideal customer? How do you get people coming to you that you love to deal with and are going to spend lots of money with you? And how do you make sure you do all of this profitably? You know, who wants to make sure you actually make money in your business? Thank you. Exactly. All right, so over the last 10 years, I've been in business. And as Alex said, I started when I was 15. And I failed miserably. My first ever business, like most entrepreneurs, failed miserably. Since then, I've been very fortunate. I've built and sold 3 businesses, and I've generated revenues north of $1 million and worked one-on-one with entrepreneurs, over 100 entrepreneurs and small business owners. But throughout it all, the biggest challenge I always had was getting new customers. How many can relate to that? Thank you. So I started to study. My first ever business failed miserably because I learned a very fundamental lesson. Without customers, you have no business. And so I started studying. How do I get customers? What do I need to do? I'm not a kind of salesperson. I've done telemarketing, cold calling, picked up the phone. I hated it. How many can relate to that? It's not really in my blood. I think you need to have a certain type of personality. That's my opinion. So that's why I like marketing, because marketing gets them calling you. How many want people calling you? Yeah, thank you. So I studied a lot. I've studied under a lot of marketing masters. I've made lots of mistakes in marketing. I've sent out brochures without contact details. I even made a mistake yesterday. How many of you got a text from me that said, hey? Just said, hey. Thank you. That was a mistake. I'm still making mistakes all the time. And then you got the right message, which is fantastic. But while I've made all these mistakes, I've also had some great successes. I've been able to generate over 300 new leads in 1 week. How many would like 300 new leads in 1 week for your business? Thank you. I've been able to generate tens of thousands of dollars just from emails that I've sent out and flyers that have gone out. How many are interested in being able to do that? Thank you. So we're going to get into the first topic, which is your ideal customer blueprint. Now, I want to share with you this because this was one of the biggest mistakes I made for a long time, and I don't want you to make the same mistake. Would that be okay if I help save you some money and some time and not make mistakes? Would that be okay with everyone? Yeah. Thank you. So, how many of you have heard of the term what's the word? How many of you have heard of a target market before? How many of you understand what a target market is? So, physical, very important. Very important. And that's where target market comes in, which is great. The challenge is, as I said, it doesn't get deep enough. So the next thing we need to do is we need to get, what's it say? Emotional. Why we do anything? Like I said, I love psychology. There's really only 2 reasons that we will do anything we do. It is to gain pleasure or to avoid pain. How many understand what I'm saying? Thank you. So what you need to do is you need to think about, in your business and with your ideal customer that you just physically described, why emotionally will they do business with you? Why would they spend money with you? What is it that you're giving them? What emotional need are you meeting? So what I'm going to get you to do, I'm going to get you in a moment to go back with your partner or find a new partner, I don't mind. And again, you're going to have a partner A and a partner B. So just do that now. Find your partners, get in your partnerships. If you don't have a partner, just raise your hand. Anyone else? All right, can I just get Jeff or even Tyrone? If you could just partner up down there with, thanks. Appreciate it. So what I'm going to get you to do in this exercise, you find your partner, and partner A's, partner B's. A's, raise your hand. And B's, raise your hand. Okay, so in this case, B's going to go first. And B, you're going to tell partner A what business you do. What's the main, if you've got multiple products and services, don't worry with that. Just tell them your main product or service. And partner A, it's your opportunity. What you need to do in the time is tell them all the emotional reasons that you believe you would do business or someone you know would do business with them and buy that product. Because the challenge is we often can't get in the mind of our customer, but someone else easily can. How many of you have found that? You can easily solve everyone else's problems? Yes. World would be a great place, right? But that's why you're going to do this. So partner B, B's raise your hand again. You're going first. You're going to have, I'll give you 2 minutes. How long? 2 minutes. Just to ensure you really get this. 2 minutes each. Time starts now. Go. Finishing up. And pause, pause. Thank your partner. Thank your partner for that. And then we're going to switch. Now, partner A, it's your turn to tell partner B what it is you do. Partner B, what are you doing? You're listening and feedback, giving them the emotional reasons why you would do business with them. So, partner A, you've got 2 minutes. Go. Finishing up. And pause, pause. All right, now thank your partner. Give him a high five. Say, you're awesome, partner. Thank you.